Hey guys, are you asking what is monthly PMI and why the heck do we have to pay it? It's a great question. Nobody likes PMI and I don't either. There are ways to avoid it, which we'll get to, but I first want to explain what is private mortgage insurance. And essentially, private mortgage insurance came around because in the old days, the banks would require homeowners to put 20% down. And if you didn't have a 20% down payment, then you couldn't buy a home. Well, to get around that, they came up with monthly private mortgage insurance, which has nothing to do with your homeowner's insurance. It's actually an insurance that's given to the lender to offset the chance of you foreclosing or defaulting on your mortgage. So it's a monthly amount that you pay every month that goes essentially to your lender for in case you default. Again, completely separate than your homeowner's insurance, and you must also maintain homeowner's insurance on your property, and that covers things like your roof, and in case your fence gets blown down, you actually call your homeowner's insurance and they help you take care of that. So I wanted to go over a couple of ways that we can actually avoid monthly PMI, because you can still do that even with as little as 5% down. So the first way that we can do it is by setting up two different liens. And what I mean by that is you can set up a first mortgage lien at 80%. We can set the second mortgage lien up with 15%, and that equals 95. The other 5% is the amount down. So you're still financing a mortgage and you're only putting down 5%. However, the way around the monthly PMI is we're setting your first lien up with 80% and the second at 15%. Most of the time, your second liens are much higher interest rates, so there's a pro and a con to whether or not it actually makes sense to set your liens up this way, or if it actually makes more sense to pay the monthly PMI, because your PMI will fall off once you get to 80%. Again, I'm just telling you that there is a way around it. Does it make sense? That's something that we would analyze once we do a custom mortgage plan for you. The second way that we can avoid PMI is to pay it up front. Again, what does that mean? There's two different options for mortgage insurance. And the first is the one that's most common, and that's to pay it monthly. So your PMI factor is dependent on what your scorecard says, what your ratios are, what your credit looks like. And there's actually an underwriting process to figure out what your actual monthly PMI calculation would be. The other side, so if you're wanting to keep your payment as low as possible and you have extra cash in your pocket, then the other thing that we could do is the lump sum upfront PMI. Now, what does that mean? That means you basically pay the monthly mortgage insurance all up front at closing. And what that does is that avoids any type of monthly PMI, so your payment would only be your principal, interest, your property taxes, and your homeowner's insurance, because this option eliminates the monthly MI, and it means you're paying it up front. So this does bring and have you cause to have extra cash at the closing table. But again, if you're trying to keep your monthly payment as low as possible, it could be a possible solution for you. So I hope that answers any questions about your monthly PMI or the upfront PMI. Again, if you have any questions, please call the Donahue team. You've got our number. Have a great day.